Well, the court sentences you to death by electric chair.
Welcome to Beyond the Harmony's 30th anniversary retrospective of E.1999 Eternal. Today, we are discussing track 5, Down 71, The Getaway. So before we get started, I'll just point out that someday Cecil West will break down 71 to such detail that any questions you had left will no longer exist. If this song isn't the best song written by Bone in their entire catalog, it's in the top 5. And a great way to find out how great Down 71 is, listen to the THUGS album front to back, and then immediately after put on Down 71, and it's like it's not even the same people, and you wonder, how did they write Down 71 at such a young age? The subject matter of the THUGS album doesn't come close, not even a single track come close to the level of intricacy of Down 71. And with that high praise I give, believe it or not, I wasn't even a fan of Down 71 the same way everybody else was. I mean, everybody loved Down 71. I mean, for some it was the peak moment of Eternal, perhaps the peak Bone Thugs and Harmony moment of the whole catalog, along with, the introduction and Momurda. I thought the sound effects were cool, but I began to appreciate the song so much more in adulthood. But the most amazing thing I'll say about Down 71 is this is a classic case of don't give the people what they want. People were clamoring for a Down 71 movie, a Down 71 video game, a Down 71 comic book, Down 71 anything, until both BT&H FanVids did their excellent animation video explaining it, as well as Blaze at Bone Cult making his AI video of it. But the funny side effect, the unintended consequence is, it removes Down 71 from the pedestal that we held it on for so long. Now that we are finally satisfied, you almost start to wonder, would Bone have lasted this 30 years had they satisfied every single thing that we demanded of them? And if you think about how much they gave us, I mean, literally we're talking in the hundreds of albums, thousands of songs, over 300 music videos, and we're not satisfied because a lot of the Eternal things that we wanted, we still haven't got. Thank you, Blaze from the Bone Cult, though, for giving us that Down 71 video. After 30 years, I think it's okay for us to get the final closure that we so needed, and now we can finally move on with life. All right, Down 71, The Getaway, samples. It's not a sample per se, but Crazy Bone has gone on record in interviews stating that they wrote their lyrics to Down 71 to Spice One's Don't Ring the Alarm, which was released September 28th, 1993.
It was crazy.
Don't ring the alarm.
Yeah,
Ring the alarm.
Ring the alarm.
Don't ring the alarm, G.
That song right there, me and my niggas wrote Down 71 to. The song about our prison break. We wrote that song to that track, no lie, bro.
Wow.
Straight up, for real. We was like, we want to do a song just like this, but we don't want to do no bank robbery. So we said, let's do a prison break.
Was there a single? No. Producer, DJ Unique and Tony C. Recorded at Trax Recording Studio in Hollywood, California. Mixed at Studio Cat Productions by Aaron Connor with additional engineering from Eric Norquist. Differences in any of the versions. The clean vinyl had reversed curse words and I didn't notice any differences. The clean CD had reversed curse words and I didn't notice any differences. The edited version appears same as the fucking clean version. The official remixes, none. However, there is an original version. It's a slower alternate version released by DJ Unique in the 2000s as a hidden track. It's said to be unreleased from the Creepin' on a Come Up recording sessions. These are completely different recordings with alternate lyrics. Hidden audio cool finds. Crazy Bone discovered Spice One while incarcerated. He and the Bone members are said to have written their verses to the Spice One instrumental. The song is about Lazy and Crazy trying to help Busy Bone escape from jail. He's sentenced to death row to be put to death by the electric chair.
Well, the court sentences you to death by electric chair.
Mysteries. Does the case number
C61999
mean anything? Who are the two guys talking in the court? Is one of them DJ Unique?
Play hating ass motherfucker, man. Fuck that. Man, put that shit out, man. If you smoke no motherfucking weed. Yeah, fuck that, man. They got my nigga.
Who is the lady, judge, and others in the courtroom? Are they ruthless employees? Family members? Who did the voice acting there? Who is the person or persons in the middle of the song?
Well, it seems as if them boys busy and little lazy done got themselves into another Jimmy. Well, I love to see the boys get themselves out of...
Is it busy or is it easy? The St. Clair chant at the end of the song is suspiciously similar to the St. Clair chant heard from DJ Unique's behind-the-scenes filming of the Thuggish Ruggish Bone music video.
It goes so we could drive out while we waited, we all got tried out fool. If you's a thuggish ruggish thug, nigga scream out. Took one of my niggas off the throne, now we got one more to go.
And they came back to the studio, and I didn't have no music playing, so I was like, oh yeah, man, you know, I done came up with a couple things. I want y'all to check it out. Tell me, is this the vibe y'all feeling? So I hit play on the drum machine. Man, they instantly just went crazy, like, dog, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So we, you know, we clicked from that moment on pretty much. They were like, that's the vibe, that's us.
Could this sample in the song be the audio from the Thuggish Ruggish Bone video shoot? Oddly enough, there was a real-life shooting and a getaway on St. Clair during the filming of the music video. Is the Bone members humming on the original Creepin' on a Come-Up version of the song what they hummed to DJ Unique and Kenny McLeod? They say when they first met Bone, they would hum their melodies to the producers in order to compose the instrumentals. ASCAP, all 5 Bone members are credited as writers, even though only Busy, Lazy, and Crazy are on the song. And no, not all 5 Bone members are listed as standard on all these entries. There is also a mysterious unknown writer credit. Why are there so many alternate song titles for this track, including Gateway and Down 71? The Gateway? Lyrics. What is it with Bone hitting fences? Busy mentions hitting a fence.
It's perfect, get away from the fears, but I'm feeling to hit the fences, ripping up the trenching.
Lazy mentions hitting a fence too.
Crazy feeling safety coming, hitting the fence and jumping it quick from crazy, checking that bullets humming.
Is this the first time Lazy uses the line, "What the wind blew in"?
Better check what the wind just blew in, better think again.
Crazy mentions hitting a fence too.
That nigga was it wasn't first when he get that fence, niggas get like the fuck up.
Fence count 3 for Crazy on this album so far. Soulja Boy is mentioned in Crazy Bone's verse.
That boy came out the truck and put it in drive, so the soda boy walk it back to the...
At the end of Crazy's verse, he mentions getting busy off death row. And now we got one more to go. Is that last person presumably a Bone member? Wishbone or Flesh and Bone?
It goes so we could drive out while we waited, we all got tried out fool. If you's a thuggish ruggish thug, nigga scream out. Took one of my niggas off the throne, now we got one more to go.
As I mentioned earlier, these verses are so intricately written. And, you know, Lazy's verse is amazing, Crazy's verse is amazing, and Busy's verse is amazing. And Busy is a couple years younger than them at a young age, like in their teens. And you just wonder, how did Busy come up with this?
And they let in, they wanna make up in the coffin. Cause from everywhere was yelling and wailing. I went unconscious from the stomping, taking the loss and waking up in that coffin. And when I was stalling, till I was tossed into the arraigned and down and looking in the eyes of a judge. He have already picked that judge straight to the soul with no parole in the hole, but I won't bust me to death row. Watching the time I fly past, but never be sitting mindless, never spineless in silence, hoping I die fast. But she never stay fun, gotta get away, put that on the Mary Reaper. Somehow must beat ya, so peep out the
Did AI reveal anything? Well, during the beginning courtroom scene, if you isolate the vocals, you can hear people talking in the background, presumably in the studio while they were recording the skit. If you can isolate the background conversations, we might be able to figure out who was there and if it possibly included Eazy-E.
People versus Bone Thugs and Harmony, case number C601999.
Will the defendant please stand? Is there anything you wish to say on this matter before sentencing, Busy Bone?
No, man.
You know the motherfucker.
Well, the court sentences you to death by electric chair.
History of the 71 Interstate. Originating in Louisville, Kentucky, Interstate 71 travels northeast to Cincinnati, Columbus, and Cleveland in Ohio. The outer suburbs of Cleveland ensue along the northward drive by Brunswick and Strongsville, with I-71 passing by Cleveland Hopkins International Airport, CLE, along an increasingly urban route at Brook Park. The final stretch of I-71 takes the route east from the airport area through West Cleveland and northern Brooklyn.